Hello there, Rhinohorn125 back with another review, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Samurai Captain America Bandai 6-inch action figure. I actually got this a few weeks ago when I was in Florida. It was a little cheaper than they normally are online, so it kind of felt like a steal. Plus, you know, I just had $100 bill with me, and yeah, so I thought it was a pretty good price. I mean, sure, in my opinion, I think $40 would have been best, but almost $80, is a little better than some of the prices they sell it for on Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store, because I'm pretty sure it goes for almost like about $100. So, a little cheaper, but better than, $100. So, and I do like samurais a lot, favorite thing in history, very big interest of mine, and I also love Captain America, which should be fairly obvious, so, yeah. Alright, first things first, get a nice picture on front here, and it's a nice, paint splatter, very, Japanese-like, and then there is writing there. It says Samurai Captain America, which also looks very, Japanese. And then it says the same thing on the side, more paint stuff. And on there you get a nice picture of him up close, which looks very nice. And as you can see, that star can actually come out, and it can be used as like a ninja star, literally a ninja star. Because normally they're called stars and they don't really look like stars, but in this case it does. And then, it says some stuff, which I can't read it, obviously. And then some more nice pictures of Cap there. And I wonder if, Captain America, I wonder how you say that in Japanese. Maybe I should look that up. I'm pretty sure America is probably said the same, since it's technically not really a word, but, I mean, I guess it is, but I don't really know, but just interesting, I might look that up. But yeah, that's the outside there, and then in the inside, which do keep in mind that the figure is taken out. I really do like the way that this opens. So if I make this go down here, is you pretty much just kind of take it off, kind of slide it off, kind of like a shoebox, I guess. Some shoe boxes are like this, and open that, and in the inside again, Samurai Captain America right there. So yeah, and in here, just put this up again. You would have got a nice view of the figure there, and then there's a sheath. His sword goes there, and then the shield goes here, and then you got the hands down here, which I have in there right now, but I have him out of here right now because I didn't feel like taking the shield out of his hand at the moment, so I just kept him out. But yeah, very nice, and I really do like this box. It's a very compact box, very nice for storage, I would say, if you needed to store, because it's, it's just that right there, and the other half doesn't really add on because it goes flat onto it. So, alright, let's get these hands out, and then I'll show you the figure. Alright, so here he is. Have his hands over here that I took out of there, which I will be showing, and I had over on the side, since these weren't in the box, I had him holding this and holding the shield, and I took those out of his hands. But let's show his accessories first off. So first is the hand, which look very nice. I really like the paint wash little paint apps they have on there and stuff, and the armor and all that, which look great. So that's a nice hand, and that's if you want to get them throwing the shield, but they don't really I guess you could put it in there. They don't really have a way for you to easily have him throw a shield like the the Revoltech Captain America I just did a review on. But those are some nice hands to include. And then he has the fist hands here, which also look nice. They look pretty much like those, just as a fist. Yeah, nice paint apps on those as well. So yeah, and the hands are fairly easy. They're easy enough to get in and out. I guess, so you don't have to worry about it getting loose. I remember it was kind of difficult the first time I did it, but not overly difficult. Sorry, I didn't focus that. But yeah, so next is his shield, which looks very nice. I love this shield, very samurai-like, even though they didn't have shields like this, still, like, you know, it just still screams samurai, you know, even though it didn't look like this, it still kind of somewhat, like, matches, like, the style of the armor and stuff, and it goes very well with it, but nice paint apps on that, and these are the things that connect to the, this connects to the forearm, and this connects, maybe he holds on to that, which I will show in a minute. And yeah, so nice detailing on the shield, nice and shiny, and nice like paint apps on that and stuff. So next is the sword, the samurai sword or katana. Real quick, here to show you. Yeah, so fairly easy to get in there, I'd say. And how you get this out is, you just take that out, obviously, and then just push this through there. So pretty simple, I would say, not too hard. And showing the shield is, or the shield's the sword. I don't know why I did that, but I think it has a nice shine to the blade. The handguard looks like a star, which is, if you guys can tell there, it's easier to tell from this perspective. Yeah, so there. And then the hilt looks very nice. It's got a teeny little star there. Nice detailing on that. And it's, if you guys can't tell, it's really dark blue. It might look black on camera, but it's actually dark blue, and it's got some nice golds in there and stuff. And it's, you know, fairly pliable, so it's not like super stiff, and you can easily just do this and it just snaps. So you don't have to worry about that happening. And it fits fairly well in his hand, very well actually, if it's perfect his hand. This thing right here is just like, you know, just full plastic, like it doesn't have any movability at all, but so you might want to be careful with it, because I'm sure if I went like that, I could probably snap it if I wanted to, pretty easy. I mean, actually, I could probably snap this too, it's just this one would be easier. But, you know, nothing really going on with this. I would say that's one of my complaints, but it's not even that big of a complaint, because it's an easy fix. You know, I can just get some black paint and then, you know, rub it on there and stuff and wipe it off to give it some paint wash. But it's very bland looking, like it's just a straight light brown kinda, and it's just very boring looking. But other than that, I really do like it. Like, the sword fits in there perfectly, it slides in here nice, it's very nice. So no too bad of a complaint there, just a little bit of a thing that, you know, I myself don't really care for because it's too bland to me. So I'm definitely going to get some black paint and wipe it on there and stuff and make it look more weathered and have more to it, like the armor and the shield and all the other accessories. So, yeah, move all that off to the side. And next I will going to do the articulation. So articulation, his arm can fully rotate like so. This armor can move a little bit around, so that actually does have some articulation itself. Arm goes up that much. If you want to move the head over, you can do that. So you can get the sword in his hand, and if he's like doing like a blocking position upward, you can get the arm up that much. Only if you have the head, but like head exactly where it goes up that much. Move the head, and it can go up that much. So yeah, I'm gonna move this up a bit, and yeah, there we go. Double jointed in the elbow, and as I've said before, my double jointed. If something's double jointed, it's if it's able to bend enough up to go to their ear to where like they're talking on the phone. So if not, then to me it's not double jointed. That's just my preference. And then it swivels up here a little bit at the, I would say probably like the bracer cut or gauntlet, glove, whatever. I'd say these are bracers. I mean, technically they are. Not really a gauntlet, but and then swivels at the wrist here, goes up and down at the wrist. Second, yeah, there we go. And then goes side to side at the wrist. So not too much, because like you know, it kind of hinders it a little bit, but I think it moves enough. In my opinion, it does. You can look down that far. He can look up that far. If you bend his back, which can move and swivel around right there at the waist, so you can make him look up even more. There, this thing can move around, which is very nice. It's not all stiff, because then it wouldn't, you know, it would definitely hinder the mobility. You know, it's a little flexible. So, yeah, and the other hand is the same. His leg can go forward that much right there, go back that much, and the other one, same thing. So you can get a nice running stance if you wanted him to. And I think he has some pretty nice balance, actually. Yeah, so there. Like, it's very easy. Like, he has a very wide, nice foot on there. And this figure does have a crap ton of detail, which I will definitely be showing, as always. So, his foot here goes down that much, goes up that much, ankle pivot, and bends some at the end of the foot. Yeah, so yeah, that's very nice. And that is basically all the articulation on this figure. I think it's enough. I don't think they could have added too much more. I don't really have any complaints about the articulation at all. Nothing is like too hindered or anything, and nothing looks awkward when you get it in the position you want it to. So I think the articulation is very spot on. I really do like it. Alright, so I've put the shield in his hand, and how you put it in there, it's pretty easy. It just has that there, and you know, you just have him held onto that. The first time I did it, I struggled a lot, but it's actually very easy. I thought like you had to bend this, but that just made it difficult. So I could do it right now, hopefully, because you know, since I'm videoing now, it's just probably going to be difficult or something. But then you just bend it back like that. Sorry if you can't see all that well, and then put it in there. Yeah, so then there you go. You gotta have his shield all nice and tidy in his hand. So I thought that was like one of the best things. The only downside to it is he's got like these holes right there, but they're not all like that noticeable and like too much. Like, you know, where you see his wrists or his arms, and that's all you think about. There are downsides to this figure, obviously, which I will get to. Next, I will show you how to put the sword in his hand, which is pretty standard. You know, I just put it in there like that, and then there you go. And you can get him in all kinds of positions because he's very flexible. Let's see if I can. I haven't tried this before. Let's see if I can get him in like a running stance and balancing. So yeah, there we go. Very balanceable, which is just fantastic because he's so dynamic looking, which I do love. Like you can, I don't know, just taking pictures of him, like he just has a lot of dynamic to him. Like you can tell he's in action if you're just taking a picture and stuff like that. So yeah, next I'm going to show you putting on the other hands. So this is, I remember it being sort of difficult, not like overly difficult, but kinda, like just taking off, like you have to use kind of a lot of force. And I'm gonna put on the fist, but let's see how easy that is, because I've only done it once. Yeah, so it's almost in there. See, that's the thing, like with this, you can't, there's no snap, like you just get it on enough and then it's on. Yeah, so there we go, now it's on there, I think. Yep. And yeah, so it's about that easy right there. I think it could be easier, but then I feel like it would come off easy, but that's not really true, because with other figures you can take their hands off good enough and you can put them on good enough. But this one, kinda somewhat, it's easier to take them off than it is to put them on, which is kind of an annoyance. I'd say that's a little downside to this. So I'm going to put on the sword holding hand. Alright, so now that I have a sword holding hand on, I'm going to be doing size comparison. Before I do detail, here he is next to the Marvel Legends, Marvel's Now Captain America. So yeah, he's fairly taller than him. You can tell the proportions are bigger. I would say it is good sized. I don't know why you would ever want like them with each other, but just showing Marvel Legends that I guess he is good sized, but he's more of a bigger guy. Like, you know, he's not like out of proportion and stuff, but I would say he's better for NECA size, which is 7-inch, and I think that's perfect right there. Here's the Ultimate Edition Nathan Drake, which, if I can get him standing up, he's kind of hard to stand up sometimes. There we go. Yeah, so I think he's better sized for NECA. Next, I'm going to size him up to the Black Series Darth Vader, which I love this figure. And I'm planning on getting the another Darth Vader that's more posable and stuff, because I really do love Darth Vader. So, yeah. And I think that's fairly good size. Again, with the proportions and stuff, he's a lot wider and all that. So, I would say, again, yeah, NECA. But, I mean, it's okay. So, if you wanted to take a picture with him, it would, like, throw people off, and, like, you could tell the difference. And here he is, next to the Revoltech Captain America, which I just did a review on. And, again, same thing as Darth Vader, you know, two different sizes of figures, but height isn't, like, the issue, but, like, proportions and all that. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the size comparison, I guess, just real quick. I got this again, like, when I did the Revoltech Captain America review, so I don't really know why you'd want to do that. And you can tell with the proportions, see, he's, like, more up to it, just like a NECA figure would. So you would want to get the Diamond Select Thanos if you, for some reason, wanted to do him versus Thanos, because this one's, like, too short, in my opinion, for him. So, yeah, I, again, would say, if you're going to size him up to anybody, it would be 7-inch NECA figures, or just 7-inch figures in general. Alright, so now to detail. I probably should have done this before I started the video, but I'm going to go ahead and take the shield out of his hand, so, you know, since I already showed the details on the shield. And there now you can see how easy that is to get off. And then just pull that back and set it down. Alright, so first things first is on the head sculpt, which the head sculpt is nice, very nice. You can see the mouth underneath there. When you go like that, the eyes look great underneath there as well. Armor looks fantastic, nice and shiny. Love these wings on the side. And the A right there. So yeah, armor on the back of the helmet looks fantastic. Really, really love nice texture that this has here. Reminds me of the Marvel Icons 12-inch Captain America with this here, because he has the feather on his suit, if you guys know what that figure is. I don't think I ever did a review of it, because I got it a really long time ago. And it's an older figure, so I don't think there's any sense of doing a review now, but if you guys want me to, I guess, comment down below. But, yeah, so then on here, nice. Really like that they implicated gold here instead of just sticking with, like, the white, so that, you know, it adds more to it. Yeah, very nice. And these things do move, like, enough so they're not, like, hinder the articulation. They're not, like, super stiff. I thought they were gonna be, because I actually never watched a review on this guy. I just saw it, and, you know, I could tell, like, the articulation looked really nice stuff. So, yeah. But I actually thought they were, like, gonna be really stiff, and it was gonna hinder the leg articulation, but it really doesn't. Not really. Like, like, going outward, if you want to do the splits, I don't think he could do that because of it. But it doesn't, you know, in my opinion, I don't really care for him doing the splits, so you can get him in a nice pose, like, enough to put his, like, leg out, and then have this leg forward and stuff like that. So it's enough. I don't think it really puts the figure down in any way, in my opinion. But, yeah. So then he's got the purple binding on there. He's actually got, like, the purple on the armor over here. I thought it was kind of strange that they added purple, but weirdly, I actually like it. Like, I don't know, something about it. Like, you would think that's weird on a Captain America, why would they add purple, but something about it that adds more to it, because if it was just blue, it would just kind of blend into these, and it wouldn't stick out. I think gold would have looked good there, too, to be honest. But, there isn't really any gold that's, like, too big on this. Red would have also worked right there, but purple actually surprisingly works. Like, I actually really like it. Nice blends in there and adds more color. On the pants, there's nice texturing. You see the wrinkles in the pants there. The bracers look very nice. Nice paint wash on those. Same thing with the greaves here, and then the shoes or the boots here. So, looks very nice. And I like that they did the style, you know, samurai, like, right there. So, and then get more into the face again. Yeah, so, looks fantastic. I really, really love this figure. And just for a last touch, here, I'll take this out and put that in his hand, and that's about how he can hold it, like that. So you can get him like going like this, you know, getting ready to throw it or something, you know. And it's a literal, it's a literal ninja star. So yeah, really love this figure. I definitely give this figure a 5. It's definitely what I was expecting, other than, like I said, I was expecting the the armor down here to be super stiff, and I thought it hindered. So yeah, I'm glad it didn't. That really made me happy that it doesn't hinder the articulation at all. But I'm very happy to add this to my collection, and I love Samurai, like I said, and I really do love Captain America. So yeah, makes me very happy to add this to my collection. And I would also like to say that if you want to put it on his back, you can just do this. Then you can put that on his back like so, and that looks very nice on there. So yeah, that is all for the Bandai 7-inch. I would say 7-inch. That sounds better to me. 7-inch action figure. So Samurai Captain America action figure. So yep, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And I would definitely pick this figure up. I do recommend it, especially if you just love Captain America in general. And if you just like Samurai, maybe you want to get this too because of that. Like, you just want to get anything Samurai. So very nice figure to add to the collection. I know they've made others of these, and I really want to get that Boba Fett Samurai. That just looks amazing. So maybe I, look on Amazon and get that with a gift card or something. So yeah, alright. Like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.